Hey, Jordan, what are you doing?
Oh, Kim, I am getting ready for our game this week. It's going to be epic.
I love it.
Do you remember that game that we had the box and the blindfolds and you had to like feel inside the box?
Oh, yes, I do remember that.
That's what we're doing this week. So I've got some sticky stuff. We're doing like the sticky version. So I've got some molasses I'm going to put in there. Oh, man, it's going to be so good. This thing is super sticky. I've got some syrup, of course. You got to have syrup, sticky stuff. I've got, toothpaste. Got to have that. And, gumballs. Chew up some gum. It's all sticky, right? Anyway, I've got all that, and then of course I've got some silly string.
Oh!
I was totally trying to get you, Kim. After you got me a couple weeks ago, I thought for sure I had you this time. Anyway, I can't figure out why this thing.
It's probably expired.
What? This is. I just.
Let me see the bottom of it.
Look, can you see what?
Yep, it's expired. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you tried to get me and it didn't work. But you know what would make you feel better? What if you just had a cold beverage? Because there you go. Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
No. Ah! Gotcha. Oh, I'm just cleaning up from Jordan's little mess. Sorry about that. Well, hey, welcome. We have got a great day planned. We're going to have some worship and a fun challenge and games and the so-and-so show. And we're just glad you're here. And if you get a chance, go to our Facebook or Instagram page because we want to know who's around and we want to get to connect with you. So stick around and let's get to it.
Everything I need, you are. When nobody else is listening to me, you are. Before my heart took its first beat, you already loved me, Lord. And in your kindness, you saved me. You're all that I'm living for. I'm
Ilsian, it is so good to have you with us this week. We are learning all about determination this week, and we heard that you had a great story for us. And so we just wanted to ask you, when was a time when you needed to have determination and that you may not know what the end of the story was, but you had to keep going?
Yeah. I have a story. I actually was traveling, and I was in a place called Semuc Chimpe, which is a small town in Guatemala. And my best friend, decided that, we love adventure. I love adventure. So we wanted to go explore these water caves. But I didn't know like what water caves really meant. So we get there, and we can't have any phones or anything. Like whatever's going in is gonna get wet, right? But I'm thinking like we're gonna be able to walk, like there's gonna be water, but we'll be able to walk. So we get there, and the tour guide says, okay, well, we're good. But then we get to this place where he's like, okay, we're gonna go about 15 meters and it's deep. So you're gonna have to swim. And I was like, one thing about me is I am terrified of drowning. Maybe it was when I was 5 years old, my friend pushed me into the deep end of the pool and I almost drowned. I don't know, but there's just this fear. And so I remember thinking like, I don't know that I can do this. But knowing that I wanted to know and explore this cave, and kind of just my friend saying, just, if you want to do it, great, but I'm not going to push you. And I was like, no, I'll do it. So I told myself, I can swim. I know how to swim. It just scares me. So I started swimming and I was fine. Like it was good. So I was like, okay, that wasn't that bad. And then we get further into the cave and the guide's like, okay, just so you know, there's just be aware of different creatures. So I'm just like, what? And so we get to another part. It was really cool, but we get to this other part. And one thing about caves, there's like zero light. And we didn't have one of those fancy like headlamps. We had a candle. So the minute the water touched the candle, it was pitch black. Like there was no light. So I just remember really being so scared. But then we get to this other part of water that is 30 meters long. That is a lot of feet. And so I started kind of saying, I don't know that I can do this because it's a lot. I don't know. I don't know that I want to. I just really can't. And I remember the guide just said, well, there's no other way. Like you have to go forward or you stay here and wait for us. I don't want to stay there by myself. So I said, okay, I'm just going to swim. So I started swimming, and halfway through, guys, I was just tired and I gave up and I kind of started going down. And so the guide put out his hand in front of me and he's like, okay, this is what we're going to do. You're going to swim just a couple of feet and I'm going to hold my hand out. Just go search for my hand and you'll be okay. So I just kept like swimming and I would look for his hand and I would like, that would be like my little break. And then I would keep on swimming and, kind of like Dory, just keep swimming, And so I kept swimming. We finally got through the 30 meters. It was so scary. I was really afraid that I was going to drown. And I know that it's silly because like my friend was there. She wasn't going to let me drown. But there's just this fear inside of me that I'm going to drown. So I think what helped me keep going is knowing that the guide said, I'm right here. I couldn't see him because it was dark, but just knowing that he was there helped me kind of say, okay, I can do this. And once we made it through the end of the cave, it was so beautiful. Like, somebody had a lamp and they were kind of just pointing at the different rocks. And like, I'm so glad that we did it, but it was a little bit scary, but I really felt like God just reminded me that even in my scary moments where I don't understand, when I don't know what's happening, where I can't see, he's like right there saying, I'm not going to let you drown.
Yeah, that is an awesome story. It reminds me of kind of like what we've been talking about all month with Abraham and with David and with Joseph, and how they had these really scary circumstances in front of them and they didn't know how it was going to end, but they knew that they could trust God, and they knew that God had a story and they had a plan for their lives. Just kind of how you knew that you could trust the guide and that he had a plan and he had a way to get you through it. And we can trust God with our lives and what he has going on. Wow.
Yes.
Well, I hope that you haven't been swimming in caves lately, and I think I'm probably going to stay out of them too. But thanks for that story. That was awesome.
You're welcome.
And we are so excited that you were with us today.
Hey, me too. Thanks for having me.
Bye, Elsie, and thanks.
Bye.
All right, everybody, welcome to our game today. We've got a great sticky game for Lauren today. I've got it all set up. We've got some of the stickiest stuff that I could find. She's blindfolded, and she's going to have to stick her hands into this box and feel whatever I have on the plate for her so that she can guess what sticky substance is in there. We call this game Sticky Surprise. Okay, are you ready, Lauren?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Yes, I feel the confidence in your voice. So our first challenge is... Okay, let's see if you can guess.
I don't know about this. What is this?
You can do it. You gotta go for it. There you go. Get sticky.
Okay. They feel wormy, but not real worms. Are they gummy worms?
Yes, you got it. All right, that was an easy one. Are you ready? Now I'm playing hardball. Here we go.
Okay.
All right, round number 2 is ready for you.
Okay.
Yeah, get sticky. Go for it. You got this.
It's something.
It could be really slimy or just
Oh,
really
okay.
sticky.
Yeah, it's kind of sticking to my fingers. Yeah. Ugh.
What does it feel like?
Feels like a cloud, a sticky cloud.
What could it be?
Is it cotton candy?
Well, I did say no smell or taste test. Or maybe
Oh.
I didn't. But
No,
yes,
you
you're
didn't.
correct. It is. You are 2 for 2.
All right.
All right. Are you ready for number 3? Okay. This is some super sticky stuff. All right, here we go. Number 3. Go ahead and get sticky, Lauren. You got this. Ooh, I can't wait to see this. What do you think that is?
I don't know. I don't want to touch it again.
Do you want to taste it?
It's kind of toothpaste.
Yes, you got it. Toothpaste.
That's right.
Very good. This stuff is one of the stickiest things I could find.
Okay.
Can't wait. Okay, go for it.
Okay. I'm going.
Come on now. Get sticky with it.
Oh.
You gotta touch it. You gotta feel it. Rub your fingers in it.
Wow, that is really sticky.
I don't know if that's gonna come off your hand. The smell test.
What is that? Is it honey?
Close.
Okay. Oh, I know. Is that molasses?
Molasses, exactly. Just like those cookies you like.
Okay, what's next?
Well, I do have one more for you. Really
Okay.
tricky.
All right, I'm ready.
Got it in position. This is your final challenge.
Okay.
Almost.
What? But in the world, Jordan, is this gum?
Yeah, it is.
Where is it from?
Take down that blindfold.
That's disgusting. Gross.
Sticky. Ah. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Bucket. Ugh. You got this. You got this. Use the force. Ah.
Hey,
Hey.
you mind if I
What?
take a try?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. All right. Huh. Ha! You got one in.
Ha!
No, you got one in.
Ha!
It's a bad airplane, though.
Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in today. I'm Brandon.
And I'm John.
And this is the So-and-So Show. Today we have a great show in store for you. Hang on to your seats, pews, pillows, whatever you sit on while watching this show, because it's going to be a good one. First up, a competition game. Who can flip their water bottle and land it the most times in a row? Go. Go. Oh, hey, it looks like I won. Next thing, random Christmas carols in the summer. Hey, deck the halls with ice cream sundaes. Fa la 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 la
Brandon,
la.
Brandon.
Tis the season to
Brandon.
go swimming. Fa la la la
Brandon.
la la la. You know what? Yes.
What are you doing?
I was doing the show.
The show on 17 Cups of Fred's Fast Fraps?
What? No.
Well, what's with the racehorse pace?
No, I was just trying to help you out. You know, I saw on your calendar that you have a haircut appointment in 30 minutes, and I didn't want you to be late. So,
What?
oh come on, John, don't tell me you forgot.
No, of course not. I don't need to go. That was an optional suggestive appointment, not a real one.
Oh, really? Because it says here, a mandatory haircut. You've got this, John. No excuses. I believe in you.
What?
This is your handwriting.
Who would write notes like that to themselves in their own calendar?
Guess you.
Oh. Where were we? Oh, yes. Don we now our swimming goggles.
John,
John!
John, you clearly need a haircut. You can't just do the show slowly in hopes of getting out of it.
I'm not doing the show slowly.
Are you afraid of haircuts?
What?
Stop doing that.
Okay, fine, yes. Brandon! Help me!
What?
Fine! Yes, I'm scared of haircuts, okay? Are you happy now?
No, I'm not. I mean, look, John, there's nothing to be scared of. I mean, the people cutting your hair know what they're doing, and they went to hair college and everything. Well, yeah, they did. And even if they cut your hair shorter than you want, it'll grow back. You shouldn't let fear ruin your beautiful hair.
You think my hair is beautiful?
Whoa. How long has that been up there?
Only a year or two.
Okay, you definitely should go to that appointment.
Can we just get back to the show, please?
Fears are natural. I mean, but that doesn't mean you have to live by them. And think of all the times that you've been able to overcome your fears. You remember that time with the ice? Hey, I got us some water.
Oh, thank you.
Here you go. What is wrong with you?
Ice!
Ice. No, it's good. It's good. Here, try.
Here, try it.
Wow. That is refreshing.
See?
Yeah, but that was ice.
Oh, what about the calculators?
$46,723 divided by 17, then distributed to 23 different departments. Let's see.
So that's 2,748.7647.
What is that?
It's a calculator. It's a,
No.
no, I can divide it into 23 too if you want. No, it's fun. It's fun. Try it. Just push equal. I already divided by 23 there. Here you go. 190.
Wow! That is really fast. It's like mathematical magic.
Come on. It's time to face another fear.
Maybe.
Need I remind you of the teddy bears?
Oh, no! Okay. Bears, you are adorable. You are cuddly. And you are soft. And I will not fear thee. Oh! Yes! These are great! Oh, I love these. Oh, you're so cuddly. You bear! You bear! Why was I afraid of you? Yeah, that was pretty brave of me.
See, you can totally get a haircut.
Okay, yeah. You're right. I can, and I will. It's already 2:52. I'm running out of time. We've got to. It's Bible story time with Kellen. Hey.
Hey, Kellen.
Hey, Kel Bell.
Let's just stick with Kellen.
Kellen it is.
What do you have for us today, Kellen?
Well, today I'm telling you about a very humble and incredibly brave guy named Stephen.
Okay, but make it quick. I've got a haircut to get to.
All right. So, after Jesus came back from the dead, the church started to grow very fast. They needed someone to help take care of all of the new believers. Stephen was the person they chose. Stephen was wise, and he was full of faith and of the Holy Spirit. With God's power, Stephen did amazing things for people to see. But there was some who didn't approve of him. They started telling lies about Stephen. They said he was saying things that were against the law. So Stephen was arrested and taken before the Sanhedrin. The Sanhedrin was the Jewish court system where people were judged by a group of religious leaders. They listened to all the lies spoken about Stephen and asked, "Is what these people are saying true?" I want you to understand what was happening here, because times were different back then. The stuff Stephen was being accused of was punishable by death. But instead of backing down, Stephen took a stand. He started to remind them of how God spoke to Abraham thousands of years ago, telling him to move to a new land that God promised to give him and his family. Stephen reminded them of Joseph and how even though he was sold as a slave to Egypt, God was with him, and how Joseph eventually became a ruler of Egypt. He talked about Moses, who God spoke to through a burning bush, telling him to go and rescue his people from slavery, and how through many wonders and miracles, Moses led the Israelites out of slavery through the Red Sea. And Stephen reminded the Sanhedrin of how King David's son, Solomon, worked to build a temple so God would have a permanent place to live. But, Stephen said, the Most High God does not live in any houses made by human hands. Stephen told them their entire history, putting together the pieces. How God had been with his people since the beginning, how he had always kept his promises. Then I'm thinking Stephen probably took a deep breath because he was getting to the most important part. He told the Sanhedrin that Jesus was the promised Messiah sent by God and that they were responsible for Jesus' death. When the members of the Sanhedrin heard this, they became very angry. But Stephen looked up and he saw what can only be described as the glory of God. And he saw Jesus standing there. "Look," he said, "I see heaven open. The Son of Man is standing at God's right hand." The members of the Sanhedrin didn't want to hear that. They covered their ears. They yelled at the top of their voices. They couldn't see what Stephen was seeing. They didn't know all the pieces of the puzzle. So in their anger and confusion, they ordered that Stephen be put to death. As he died, Stephen prayed, "Lord Jesus, receive my spirit and don't hold this sin against them." Stephen had every reason to be afraid, but he was determined to bring honor to God in even the scariest situations. Back to you guys.
Whoa. Yeah. Steven's definitely braver than me. I'm scared of a haircut.
And teddy bears.
Not anymore.
Well, remember, Stephen wasn't brave all on his own. He was full of the Holy Spirit. God was with him the whole time.
You know something? Whenever I remember that God is with me, it does make me feel more brave.
It should, because God can do anything and because God knows everything. We only see a part of the puzzle, but God sees the whole thing.
Wow. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Kellen. I'm more determined than ever to get my hair cut. You want to come with me?
No way.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time, Kellen.
Yeah, thanks for the story. Bye.
Bye.
All right, John, to the barber with you.
You bet. But first...
Don't start procrastinating
No,
again.
no, it's not that. It's time for Reveal the Question. Boom. When were you scared but kept going? My answer is right now, and... Whoa, right now? I gotta run. See ya.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
What about you? When were you scared but kept going? Talk it over and be inspired by each other's bravery. Until next time, I'm Brandon.
Whoa. And I'm John.
Go. What are you doing?
I gotta go. Go.
And this was the So-and-So Show. Bye.
Bears, you guys are so cool. You're so soft and you're so cuddly, and you never gave up on me after all those years. You know what? Thank you so much for always sticking with me, even after I was afraid for so long. Oh! No! Get away! Get away! No! Bears! Attack the bear with the bear!
Hi everyone, and welcome back to Pressing On, the show that challenges you to grow in your determination, even when the pressure's on.
Yeah, so we have been going about our determination challenges all month long, and at the very end of this month, one of us is going to get slimed. So you have been voting for the past 2 weeks. So let's check out those leaderboards and see who is about to get slimed in week 5.
Let's take a look.
Let's take a look. This is great. That looks fantastic. This is so exciting. You guys are doing an awesome job at home.
This is
Do you need a
devastating.
tissue? It's okay. You're good. You got this.
I need votes. I need your votes for her.
That's right.
to get
You
slimed.
do. We need your votes, though, for Jordan to get slimed. If you want to see Jordan get slimed, you need to come and vote. You can vote at our eKids Facebook page or on our eKids Instagram page. But in order to vote, you need to do something first. You need to do our determination challenge for week 4. Jordan, tell them what that is.
All right, okay, I'm determined. I can do this. So, your challenge this week is to take a coin. We recommend starting with a quarter, and we call this the Coin Snatching Challenge. Okay, are you ready? Take a look at this video, and you'll find out what you're up for this week in our challenge.
Step 1, raise up your elbow and make your arm nice and flat so it's parallel to the floor. Then take a coin, we suggest a quarter, it's the easiest to use, and put it on your elbow. Now make sure that you have nobody else around you and you're not near anything breakable, because man, can these coins fly sometimes. Now here is the challenge. You are going to swing your arm down and try to catch the coin in your hand in one motion. Let's try it. He's been practicing.
Let's watch that replay again.
All right, now don't forget, once you've completed your determination challenge, you've snatched those coins off your elbow, your next job is to go to our eKids Facebook page or our Instagram page and place your vote for who's going to get slimed next week. And please, 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 pretty please, vote for Lauren.
And now we know the determination is hard, but we think that you can do it. And so maybe you start off with 1 coin. Maybe you can work your way up to 2 coins. See how many coins you can get on your elbow that you can catch in one try. It's going to be tricky, but once you do it, then you get to go and vote for Jordan so that he can get slimed next week. All right. It was so much fun with you this week, and we will see you next week on
Pressing On.